Hi, I'm Jeffrey Goldberg. I'm a technical lead at Cisco Systems. Cisco Systems is one of the biggest networking companies, and what I do is to try and make new products, new areas, new cultural changes over the next 2 to 3 years. I love what I do because I get to play in very different product spheres, and I enjoy trying to change the culture of a company to do something new and something innovative. I look for whether they've got enthusiasm for the job, whether they know about what the company they're coming into is about, what it does. Typically the jobs I'm doing interviews for are technical jobs, and you must have a good understanding that they can provide the technical role within the job. So normally I would do that by asking puzzle questions or questions that would test their thinking and problem solving, rather than just deep dive into some really technical issue, because what you're looking for is how they can solve a problem rather than whether they can look up a particular call from a manual of some obscure computer language. Technical degree is very important for new graduates. It's the only way that a company can assess, other than a limited amount of work experience, whether that graduate can go immediately into a job. However, for more experienced candidates, it's sometimes completely irrelevant. One of the best chief technical officers that has been at the company I work for was actually had a degree in archaeology, and yet he could make extremely precise, detailed technical assessments of the technology and strategy for the company. So as you go up the ladder in more experience, the degree that you went undergraduate or postgraduate really doesn't matter as much. And a CV is merely just to get you into the door, and that what you have on a CV you can expect to be tested at an interview. So in a CV you need to put things that you have deep understanding in, that you've had deep experience in. Clearly for a new graduate that's not going to be the case, but it will be for a more experienced candidate. A team player needs to be flexible. A team player needs to be very diplomatic in the way that they put their opinions across. Teams change. Teams are made of different individuals, and a team player might be a tenacious young lion, or it might be an experienced old hand, depending on what the team needs at the time. But whatever it is, whoever that is, needs to work within the team and needs to be able to do things that some of the team are not capable of doing. The first thing is to assess what the company is capable of doing that you're in for yourself. If you see a company that you're in financially being in a bad situation, then clearly they're not going to be able to give you the promotion, training or other things that you may require in your career. And that may require you to do training outside. But realise that any plan you make in career will have to vary depending on financial, economic and company changes. That also means that anything you do from a plan perspective needs to adapt to what's happening. But also you need to make sure that if something comes up that is slightly off your plan, but is something that is important and vital for whatever other reasons, whether they be personal or your ambition, or you feel that it will enable you via a different route to get to where you want to be, to take it. So the first and biggest thing about a plan is always make sure that that plan is not solid, is not rigid, and is very flexible.